Right guys, a bit of a weird video today. I'm saying weird, it's not weird. It's you can see we've got a Mark 1, the RS 180, as we've just, the last video, you've already seen the gender reveal in the last video, so yeah, this is a very nice clean example. We're having an exhaust fit, not weird, the owner's having an exhaust fit, but I thought it'd be a good little bit of footage to show you sort of the process of these sort of things. So, you know, we are a modified car channel, so yeah, we're going to go over. Paul's going to show us a few little welding tips and tricks. He's going to tell us about the materials that he's using, the sort of things that he's had to overcome, and then we'll show you around the car as well. At the minute he's under the car trying to get the back box in the right location, so we're going to try not to bother him too much. We're just going to lurk in the background and watch and ask a few questions as and when we can. But yeah, let me just show you the engine bay on this car. It is absolutely immense. But yeah, we're going to talk about the car a little bit, show you the exhaust being fabbed up and whatnot, and some cuts and some welding and things that you could do at home. Yeah, Paul's also going to be helping us with one of the builds in the future with fabrication work, so well, in fact with 2 builds. But yeah, so it's a good introduction to having a welding Yoda around. But yeah, less talking, more showy. So yeah, we're going to go and show you the engine very quickly. Sort of know this is on axle stands, but yeah, you can see how clean this is. Absolutely adores this car. This is a 1.8 turbo engine as well. I think it's about 250 brake horsepower. Nothing crazy, but you don't need to when you daily drive it. But yeah, the car looks absolutely immense. When it gets off the axle stands, we'll go through it some more. Anyway, we'll go and see what Paul's up to. Doing now then, Paul?
Very shortening this finger.
It's a bit like
Still too long there.
So as you can see, all he's done is just cut it and welded it back to the backside as well. So just to shorten it up, don't need to be anything pretty.
Very close. I don't want to.
You don't want to bounce off the...
No, I don't want to fucking hit in these bits as we can. So, what do we need?
It's on the springiest bit of metal going. Shake cap. It's nice to be able to do all these things with nice tools, isn't it?
It is.
Does make life a lot easier. Maybe test fit.
Huh? Beautiful.
You can see what he's doing here. He's just trying to get the depth correct. That's why he's got to stagger it because the bumper goes around. But it's looking really good. He'll sort out the twistiness in a sec. Yeah, that's what that looks like underneath there. Yeah, it's all tacked in, as you can see. Looking good. makes sense. I'm just going to grab some mud.
Grab us another couple of rods, mate.
Yeah, you can see Paul's got it all rodded up on the floor, in position where he wants it. It's pretty good. Needs to come up on this side a little bit, but we can adjust that at the end. Apart from that, looks good, man. Exactly how we like it. A little bit pokey, but not too much. And on this side, yeah, nice and sleek underneath the car so it don't scrape anymore as well. Looking good. Like that again. If you noticed as well, Paul's just made a good thing. He's got the ride height set, so he's got them on the wishbones, the rear wishbones. So they've got the ride height. So it's nice and tucked this side, just so he knows where the max clearance is on his exhaust, so he doesn't make it bang. I think this is going to be the action shot for a little while. But I mean, most of the exhaust is already in. We were a little bit late to the party, but it looks good though. Just need to join this bit up here. But yeah, you get the gist of how the exhaust is supposed to be built on the floor anyway. We are driveway dynamics after all. Right, we're going to do a bit of fettling and we'll get back to you.
Right, next piece I want is needs to be 230 mil with a I'm going to be putting 10-degree angles on this to get my what they call segments.
Are these pie cuts?
Basically,
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, I mean, I know what a pie cut is, but someone watching the video might not.
Yeah, it's a segmented joint. So with a segmented joint, you can twist them, and it keeps the diameter the same on each one. So I'm going to go with a 10 degree. In fact, I'm going to go with 11 degree.
Is it 11 degree for spacing for if needed?
So you get, obviously with 11 degrees, 3 pieces plus your 2 ends will give you a 90-degree bend.
So how many of these you're roughly going to cut?
Well, just the one for now.
Yeah.
So I'll cut them as I go along.
Yeah.
So I know
makes sense. At least then you'll get guarantee a nice tight fit.
Exactly. Right then.
So, as you can see, that's what the idea of a pie cut. So
I'll show you what I do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do a straight cut because this is going into the back of the bike.
Yeah.
You want it 230 long.
It's nice having these tools to handle.
Segments.
Some spares.
Some segments so I can, like, you know, I'll show you.
I know. Yeah.
It's easier if I show you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We'll run through the process anyway.
I want the square.
Alright. Yep, no worries.
Yeah?
Yep.
Then, what I'll do, pull it through, and I'll turn it to be 180. To make sure I've got it pretty much exactly 180.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll use the square, because obviously once that lines up, it's touching the bottom and the top. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like it was there. Yeah? Then I know that that's sort of like 180, so that was over here, that was over here. Okay?
Yep.
I only want like small segments this time. the big segments I used last time. Turn them around. So I'll get everyone the same and stop on.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. Yep, back to the bench. Start attacking.
A few of these. Right then, before you touch your car with the welder, always disconnect the battery. Otherwise, you could end up frying the ECU.
And nobody likes a fried ECU.
And nobody likes a fried ECU, especially if it's been remapped.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot of money down the drain.
Plus, not only that, it's not only the ECU it's going to fry, it's anything electrical, because you're sending that current the wrong way through the system. So you could take other things out in the process. Yeah, of course, yeah. 2 health and safety tips in one video, wow. I'll give them a massive clout.
There we go, you see, there's your first segment.
Yeah.
And then the next segment will come like so. Yeah?
Yep. Your hand's in the way, but yeah.
Yeah, no, what I say, I'll take it out.
Yeah, I'll say it.
It's all tacked it on. And you can see.
We're working on the floor in tight confined spaces.
Yeah, it's
so,
very tight.
Yeah.
So. You've got a lot of room.
Well, it gives people a good idea of if they are on their driveway, what they need to do. Obviously, again, you're a trained professional, so you know how all this works. Better than most people.
Yes, my gun has got a torch on it, so you can see what I'm doing. And I do apologise for these people that think I'm mad not using a mask to tack up, but I've been at it so long that I'm probably immune to it by now.
So what you're saying is you've had that many archive that you've wore your eyelids down to clear space.
Not quite that bad yet. As I say, the beauty of this system is you don't get no narrowing of the pipe work. It all stays the same. Same thickness all the way through. That was a bugger. See how we've gone around now?
Yep.
We haven't, as I say, we haven't reduced the diameter of the pipe.
These are just tacks, guys. Just, yeah, don't worry about those. They're just tacks. This will all get finalised in a bit later. Yeah, no vision. So he has grabbed his mask now. Yeah, you get the idea of the curve. Well, like I said, I'm not here to get in his way. So he's got to do his thing. And we're just gonna observe. Has that got a remote on it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty tech.
It's quite an expensive machine, to be fair.
Yeah. Took the welds off. It's not a. It's not supposed to be a showroom exhaust. It's just a functional 3-inch stainless exhaust, isn't it?
2.5.
2.5. Fair enough. Like to say, if you have got any gaps or anything, or any, get little holes this far back in the exhaust system, I really wouldn't worry about it because it's past the axle or just on the axle, so they can't really fail it on an MOT emissions thing for it. You can if they're picky. No, it's looking sweet.
A few inches later.
Is that just where the weld got hot when you were grinding?
Yeah. I didn't like the look of it. This will obviously be chopped off. I've made this long, obviously. So
Yeah.
So the next bit, we've got some more segments underneath here.
Well, I think we've only got one left.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Right, that's what I think we'll do. We'll put that one on there.
So, quick question. Why did you decide to MIG instead of TIG?
MIG is a lot quicker. If I was to TIG this, it'd probably take me the best part of add another 4 hours onto the job for TIGging.
And I mean, no one really goes under a car, so I've never understood why people have TIGged exhaust.
If I was going to show the exhaust, like
mirrors
under the car and stuff like that, then yeah, I probably would have TIGged it. But as I'm not, and it'll be dirty within a week.
Yeah.
I don't actually see the point in it.
So before people decide they want to comment in there, you know, you should have TIGged it. Go fuck yourself.
No, I wouldn't say go fuck yourself, because there's people that will.
Yeah, I know.
Would love to do it, but as I said, I'm basically what this is doing.
I mean, for me,
is allowing me to get my exhaust how I want it, and at a very, very cheap price. Because, as I say, to do this at a what's the name, you'll probably be looking on probably
600-700 quid.
Well, no, probably about 450. You buy one about 450, and to have one custom made, probably about 500 quid. 500 pounds. Okay. That was
So now we've got to the bit where we've got to do the joining. And obviously you made that bit long.
long.
Yeah. And is this you working out where you need to be for the pie cuts?
Yeah. This is a bit on leaving enough gap to do the last bend. Right then, let's have a look.
So you were just looking for clearances around the thing. Is that just so it weren't rubbing up against the fuel tank and so it don't melt anything?
Exactly. Right, I'm going to need over that now anyway.
How are we looking?
Looking good. Just need to, I think, straighten that and straighten that.
Alright. Hold tight. It needs a flange.
Fucking damn, that's going up.
Paul's just setting up the welder back to the table, but as you can see, with all the pie cuts, you see with it all tacked in, that's basically the idea of a pie cut, without having a pipe bender. It's the most efficient way. So he's going to weld it up now anyway. As you can see, everything's all been welded up now, so I think this is sort of final fit. We'll see. A bit of a snake. This is just to help any like leaks that may occur. You don't want any of this stuff going in the cabin. It's just exhaust paste.
There's a freaking cloth now.
Hey?
Could do with a cloth. You always forget to bring bits with you when you're doing shit like that.
You don't think about it really, do you?
That's the problem with that. I think that's about it. I think we're about home.
Yeah, I think once the back box located, it'll leave this loose as well, guys. While you're doing all this,
Yeah.
don't start clamping stuff up because things won't line up. Top tip. Ugh. That's not a sponsor, by the way.
Huh?
I said that's not a sponsor, it's just there. I do think WD-40 should sponsor me though. I'll go through loads of it.
We should sponsor us all.
There you go, guys. We just literally tested the deflection, so it ain't gonna. But yeah, it's all staggered tip slightly. It's all clearing around there. Looks good from this angle, and then nice there as well. Sweet. Get back to you when it's on the ground. For a start. It's gonna blow some shit out, but okay, here we go. Sounds awesome. Absolutely minter. See the clearance underneath? It's better than the original. But yeah, I will be doing a review on this car at some point. Like take it for a drive and we can have a little look now. Go around the back. You happy now, yeah? See? He did that all on his back. He had obviously really cool tools, but you can do it without really cool tools on your drive. I mean, you've got your basic like circular saws that do all your angles and stuff like that, but basically 4 hours and a bit. Obviously I weren't here for the first part, but the down from the cap, but yeah, you get the idea. Sounds awesome. Can't wait to review it. I'll see you guys in the next video. You know what I need to do. Like, comment, and paper airplane, share. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.